Hey guys, welcome to the QuestCast podcast. It's one of your hosts, Michael here, and then your other host, the Little Juggernaut, Taulbee over there.
Hi guys, I didn't agree with that nickname at all.
That's it. We did the podcast, and that's if I was the superhero, then that would be your sidekick name and power is Little Juggernaut.
That's bullshit. Then I get to give you a nickname that's gonna be like Mr. Impotent or something.
Oh my god!
That's.
What did you pick to be my power though? I don't remember.
I think I gave you something pretty cool, and then you just gave me a terrible one.
You're the Juggernaut. That's pretty good, and you were
But
just
I'm like
slightly
shorter than what I am now.
You're just a little bit shorter, just like 5 feet tall.
You said like 4'8".
Yeah, maybe like 4'8" would be ideal.
Like,
but I'll bump it up to 5 for you.
Dude, that was like.
But unstoppable,
me in 6th grade.
Unstoppable though.
And I was a short 6th grader.
But were you unstoppable?
I was pretty damn good at the game Chicken. Remember
So
that one?
What? You were good at Gay Chicken.
No. Not Gay Chicken.
Do you know Gay
different.
Chicken, though?
We did this in gym class. And it was
Yeah,
our
Gay Chicken.
our teacher watched us do this. It was not weird. It's where you have to put, like, you have to cross your arms, make like an X on your chest, and hop on one leg. And you both start at a line, and you like hop towards each other and try to knock each other down. I was probably the best in my grade at that game.
You had to keep going until you gave each other a smooch.
No. If the person fell over or was knocked out of the circle.
That's weird. I've never heard of that before.
It has to be some Midwestern ass thing. Oh, also, I have another weird ass occurrence that happened in my town this week. So I was jogging because I'm trying to lose weight, trying to get a little bit healthier, and I'm running, and there's this old man, and he's yelling. Like this lady's name starts with an M. I can't even remember it as I have an earbud in, and I make eye contact with him. Mistake number 1. He's like, hey, like waves me down. I slow down. He goes, hey, you haven't gotten that vaccine yet, have you? I was like, what? And he's like, the Chinese aliens with the vaccine. I was like, oh, good luck with that, man. And just kept on running.
And it was at that time that you noticed that he was the public urinator, and he was urinating this whole time.
No, it was
their story.
No, it was when I found out that he was a mentally ill man. That
just hanging out.
Yeah, he was hanging out in the middle of the road.
Does seem like a good place to be mentally ill.
Yeah, he was in the middle of a neighborhood, in the middle of a road, talking to me about aliens and mind control with viruses. I was like, okay, have a good one, sir. I swear I can't go like more than 48 hours without a weird occurrence like that.
Seems like, yeah.
It must just be that I live in a weird area or I attract weird stuff.
I think you attract them.
I attract weird homeless people.
You're very attractive.
No homeless person has ever said that to me. So,
to your knowledge.
Okay. Yeah, to my knowledge, that's fair. Did you check out anything from E3?
I did not really keep up with it, but I caught some of, I don't know, just seeing like trailers and stuff pop up or just articles about different things. So I've seen some today and like yesterday that I'm very excited for. I'm moderately excited for.
I liked Xbox's showcase a lot, just because Halo Infinite, like that multiplayer, if it seems so fluid, like the trailer was, which it might be, it may not be. That's until I see some gameplay, I'm not gonna like have that make that decision. But if they have that kind of classic play style, a little bit like Unreal Tournament, a little bit like classic Halo, I think they have a game that would have people play for like years and years. Especially, like, I know this sucks to say, the battle royale craze is still going on. If you could make it something even a battle royale mode and people like playing it, it would skyrocket even more.
No Halo Battle Royale.
I don't
hate
want
Battle
that
Royale.
either. I really don't want that, but
Don't encourage that.
I'm not encouraging it. Nobody listen to what I said. Do not make Halo a
Just
battle
forget
royale.
everything.
Do not make Halo a battle royale. That'd be the. Ugh. It just seemed kind of like the multiplayer seemed kind of frantic. Like I was like, oh, that could be a halfway decent battle royale game. But no, don't do that. Just make it a multiplayer game. Fuck that idea.
But Xbox like day one release games that they came out for like 2021 and beyond is looking pretty damn good. They got a lot of good stuff on there. Like they got Halo Infinite, they got Age of Empires 4, they got Back 4 Blood, which is like the Left 4 Dead one. They got Dark Alliance on there.
Yeah, there's a definite reason to have Xbox Game Pass now, especially if you have a PC, because I know I'm more of a PC gamer and you're more of a PC gamer, and having the ability to play games on both now with Game Pass is just something I can't pass up.
It's such a good deal. I do both too. I still play stuff on my Xbox. I've been playing Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight's such a good game. I'm trying just finally got like one of the endings, and I'm trying to get the other endings and stuff in it because there's like 5 different endings that you can get. And I did something. It was like the hardest platforming segment or something in the game called like the Tower of Pain or something. It took me like 2 hours to do. And Hannah was getting mad at me. I was just like yelling and cursing at it for like 2 hours trying to do this super painful, difficult platforming segment. But I did it, so that's good.
Good, dude.
But the game's fantastic. Overall.
Yeah, games like that. The reason I think, like Jake especially, the reason why he loves the Hollow Knight so much is because of the difficulty that goes with playing the game. Like, there's a lot of mastery to it. He loves it. I think it's his favorite game of all time.
I love it. Yeah, I mean it's up there for me now. It was just like something that I'd seen, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm not probably gonna play it ever. But it was just on Game Pass, and I was like, all right, well, I'll try it. And then I just ended up like loving it. It has like such a good story that's like not really told to you directly. It's just like you're piecing it together from like little fragments that some of the characters say, or just like some things that you find, or just the backgrounds, or just the bosses you fight. You just kind of piece together this big story. And just the mechanics are super tight too. It's really good, kind of like Metroidvania, where you just unlock new abilities and can get to new areas and stuff, and I really like that.
That's a style of game I need to play more, like a Metroidvania
you should try that game.
I own it, but I've never played it, and I have it on Game Pass, so there's no excuse. I'll pick it up. I haven't been playing any video games lately, so
you should try it. I think you'd enjoy it a lot, because it was one that I was just like, oh yeah, I heard that's good, and then just never played it, but it's definitely worth.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out for sure. Did you see the Avatar, not the Airbender, the weird blue alien game?
I did.
That looked pretty cool. Like, it looked interesting.
Yeah, it's like, is it supposed to be like just an open world? And I assume you're playing as the Na'vi against the colonist marine guys, is what the trailer made it seem like. I kind of want to pilot one of those big mechs, though, if I'm going to be honest. Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. Sorry.
Thought you'd have an opinion on something since you brought it up.
Those, I don't know. I might play. I didn't like the movies at all. I thought the movies are pretty overrated. I know that's like a hot take from a lot of people.
Oh, shit.
But
I thought it was good. I liked it. I definitely liked it the first couple of times I saw it. I think it's good. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I do remember really enjoying it. I think the visuals were cool for when it came out, but they did rush out a game like right as it came out. That was pretty like, I think kind of like, I never played it, but it's just kind of like bland and generic, where it's you play as one of the either sides and just like has like a super basic campaign, and you just capture points or something. I don't know. That came out like right alongside the movie.
Yeah, those like movie release games, some of them were fantastic, but other ones were just fucking awful.
What is a fantastic
I had the first three Harry
one?
Potter ones. I
Oh yeah,
like
those are
those
pretty
ones a
good
lot.
games.
And the original Lord of the Rings video game. Did you play that?
The one that I remember the most was I think Two Towers on PS2. I had that, and I played the heck out of that and really enjoyed it. And I had one on like Game Boy Advance or something too. I don't know,
Yeah, I
but
had the
they were
first
pretty good.
two. Yeah, the first two
Yeah.
were good. I don't even remember playing Return of the King, but I do remember it was a thing.
Oh yeah, I think I rented that one. I don't remember liking that one quite as much, but the first two were very solid.
Yeah, those were pretty good. Let me think of another one. I really can't anymore.
I'm trying to
Like the
think of
Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are the only ones I played.
what even.
The
I
Lion,
mean,
the
I
Witch,
guess
and the Wardrobe got one.
I'm trying to think of if those ones count because technically it. Well, I don't know because the book came first, but the games did line up and like they modeled the characters and stuff after the movie, so I guess it counts. That's acceptable. Trying to think of more that have done that haven't just been complete garbage.
Yeah, I'm trying to
But
think too. Like, most
as
of
we're
them are
thinking
shit.
that, along the same lines, what do you think are good movies that have gone the other way? That have movies have spawned out of games that are good?
I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, even
Which
though
one? The old one?
all the old ones, yeah,
I
absolutely.
like
Not
the
the
old
new ones.
ones.
Like,
I didn't see it.
guys,
I
we're
didn't even
talking
see the
about
new ones.
90s, 80s and 90s
Yeah.
ones. Not like, oh, the
Who's
old ones, 2000 and fucking
what's
14 or
that guy's
whatever.
name? Hold on. Sorry, you keep talking. I'm gonna look something up.
No, anything Ninja Turtles I love.
I'm trying to remember the name of the actor who was Casey Jones in the movie.
Uh, I don't know.
You know Casey Jones, though, right?
Yeah, Casey Jones is cool as
He's
shit.
just the hockey stick,
He's like
cool
the
ass guy.
yeah, he's Raphael. He beat Raphael's ass in the movie. Threw him in a trash can even. See,
I
I
don't know that
I
guy's
would
name.
be a genius if I could remember stuff that actually mattered. Instead, I just remember the entirety of the Ninja Turtles movies and that rap, the Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go rap.
I like the Doom movie with the Rock.
Yeah, I liked that too. That was a good movie.
That was pretty good. The Assassin's Creed movie was garbage
I didn't even watch it.
with
I knew it
Michael
was gonna be shit.
Fassbender.
I knew it was gonna be
It's
ass.
it's because they focused on just the most boring. Like 90% of the movie was just like the segments where you're like awake outside the Animus, like talking to doctors and shit. Like no one wants that part. We want him in the past doing crazy assassin stuff.
Yeah, we want
And
him
there,
jumping off cliffs into like hay stacks and hiding from guards. We
yeah,
want that in the game. We don't want. Yeah, I understand.
there was like a cumulative like 13 minutes of like actual assassin stuff, and then like an hour and a half of boring modern day stuff.
You can't have that.
Yeah, that's
You
just
got to
like
give the
not.
people what they want.
That's just not even Assassin's Creed at that point.
Yeah, if it's an action film, you got to give a lot of action. Like that's just I'm a big fan of like the old kung fu movies or like even like 90s action films and like the one thing they always did it's like everything's going to end with a fight. Like most scenes there's just a bunch of fighting. And that's what people come for with action films nowadays, so even back then they did though.
Oh, I found the actor, but I guess it was Elias Codius. I don't even know.
I
What
have
was he
never
even
heard of that
in?
person.
He's been in things. Yeah, I don't know. He just has a face that I remember from being Casey Jones. That's it.
I'm on it. I'm on the case.
That's not a name that I remember, but it's. I'm gonna go back. I bet he did something in the '90s that I'll remember. Something else. He was on American Dad and for 2 episodes as Jim. Good for him. Skinwalkers? That name sounds weird and slightly familiar. He was on The Sopranos for an episode.
Sopranos, great show.
Never seen it actually.
Oh, dude, you'd absolutely love it. It's one of the shows you have to watch.
Now that I'm trying to think of like other video games and movie crossovers, I'm just
Super Mario Brothers. I love that movie.
Oh, dude, the old school one. I wanted to show Hannah it because it's like a weird fever dream version of Mario.
It is.
And I bought it on Amazon and we watched it recently, and it was delightfully weird.
Yeah, it was like the weird fungus that looks disgusting.
Oh yeah, it's just everywhere.
Yeah, it's just fucking sick. Ugh. I like Double Dragon. Have you ever seen that movie? Me and Jake watched that on repeat as kids. It was awesome.
Isn't that like a Street Fighter-y type?
It's a beat 'em up
fighting game. Yeah, beat 'em up one.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up. It's like one of my favorite games.
On like the Super Nintendo era or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy. I think it's Jimmy and Johnny Lee or something like that, are the two guys that you play as. But yeah, that's a fantastic movie. I mean, I'm sure it sucks, but like my idea of it was when I was a 6-year-old kid or something watching it, so I'm sure I just liked it because it was ninjas.
Did you see the new Mortal Kombat movie?
Not yet, but I heard it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's enough. It's enjoyable.
I mean, it's
okay.
Is it, like I said, an action flick? Like, there's a lot of cool-ass fight scenes?
There's a few interesting fight scenes. I think the best part of the movie is, like, they do, like, a flashback. It's, like, the first, like, 10 minutes of the movie, and it's, like, Scorpion in, like, feudal Japan, and that, I would watch a movie of just that part of the movie. That part was, like, the best part of the movie. It was, like, the first 10 minutes of his backstory.
And also we forgot to mention the old Mortal Kombat movies that are spectacular.
If that's what you say about them.
I have not seen them in 10 years, nor will I watch them again. But
that's probably the best.
They were amazing. Greatest voice line, or the greatest acting I've ever seen in any movie ever. I'm just kidding. Remember that part when Sindel, at the beginning of the second one, and she's like, "And now you shall die." And I was like, oh my god, that shit made me cringe. Even when I was a little kid, I was like, oh my god, who the fuck is this lady?
For some reason, I was at my like grandma's house or something and just like super bored and watched like both of them, kind of half paying attention to them on TV. And they were very weird.
Yeah, they were. I liked them just because they were video games.
And are we? Let's see. And when we're thinking about like video game and movie crossovers, I'm kind of excluding like, I don't know, Star Wars and like Star Trek. And, like,
yeah, you can't do that.
Because there's a lot of like good ones for those.
Well, and then another one, that Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, dude, that one, once again, a lot of people hate it. It doesn't make a lot of sense in a lot of ways. But it has Jean-Claude Van Damme. It has the guy who plays Gomez Adams. I can't remember his name. He's a fantastic actor. I think he passed away, though. But, yeah, he plays Bison. He has, like, one of the greatest lines ever in the movie. But it's this girl gives him like this big long story, and he's like, "That was the day that changed your life. For me, it was a Tuesday."
Okay.
And it pisses her off, and she starts beating the shit out of him. I terribly described that though. Like he did it better than I did. That's why he's a great actor.
Phenomenal.
That was not. Street Fighter was pretty good. I'm trying to think. There were so many of them.
There really was a period where there was a lot of them.
The James Bond game is good, but that's a movie first.
Yeah,
like
that counts. We were doing both.
Golden Finger back in the day. That was a good one.
Or Goldeneye?
Goldeneye, yeah. Golden Finger. What the fuck?
Anything a gold member?
Gold member. Oh, dude, Emmett
Toy,
has
like a
never
toy guy.
seen an Austin Powers movie. Can you believe that?
No, I don't like that. I just show Hannah one. Hannah hadn't seen it either.
Oh my god, like that. Those were my favorite as a kid.
I know.
Most of my comedy is based off of my stupid Austin Powers fascination. Remember when you got married and we were in the me and Mikey and Zachy were in the cabin and all we watched was The Love Guru on repeat for like 3 days
Why
straight.
do
Yes, that was the only thing that was on. I could like repeat
don't
the
believe
whole.
that.
I swear to God, you can ask either one of them because we were
It
like,
had like YouTube and like live TV and like on demand stuff, and you guys just watched The Love Guru for 3 days straight.
no, we could only get the Love Guru to work. We got Kitchen Nightmares to work for like an hour on the first day, and then it was just Love Guru, Love Guru, Love Guru. We could, and Mikey just sat there drinking fucking Bush Light, just watching it over and over and over. I don't know how he did it. Like I was like so thankful I brought a book. I was like hiding in my room reading a book sometimes, like when we had downtime. And I was just fucking pestering Zachy the whole time. That was another thing I did a lot of.
As you should.
That was some of the most fun of my life, though. It's a good time.
The Love Guru.
Good wholesome time. The deer got so close to us, I thought they were gonna beat the shit out of us.
Did they? When?
When we took the pictures.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they got so.
Dude, they were
close
all
to us.
over that whole park.
They didn't
that,
give
like,
a
day.
fuck. They were like, "Get close to me,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
weird.
kick you." Yeah, those are good times, though.
I forgot about that.
Oh, and we played Super Mario Tennis. I haven't seen anything from Nintendo at E3.
They have their own thing.
They're doing their own thing. I'm so out of the loop.
I think that them and Sony and Xbox all do their own separate thing. I think I don't know, is Nintendo today or tomorrow or it's sometime soon, I think.
I have no idea. I get excited for Nintendo stuff just because my girlfriend loves Nintendo games like the Donkey Kong Jungle Freeze. I have never seen a person put so much time into a video game in my life. She will be like nonstop on that game for 2 weeks straight and then won't touch it for 2 weeks and then right back on it.
I think Video Game Donkey said that was pretty good. I think he did a video of that.
And she's playing the original or like the Crash Bandicoot on there too. She just really likes platformy kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited to see what's on the Switch because when she has a game that she's interested in, that's something that we can do as a couple.
Yeah.
Play video games together. I always like to do that.
Mm-hmm. He's nice. What I did recently is I got Hannah to buy the new Pokemon Snap game, and we've been playing that. And that's really fun. It holds up from the original, and the graphics are really good, and she enjoyed it a lot more than I even thought she would. She was loving it. So we're going to be playing more of that.
I just like that with the Switch, it's like almost none of the games the selling point isn't like some kind of violent sell. It's like take pictures of animals, tend to a garden, operate a small business. It's like their games are just like they have so many different games that like are so like niche for things that they do. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I like that about Nintendo. I can get a game where you do just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like Animal Crossing's their like most popular game, I'm sure. And that game that like took possession of people.
Hannah played that so much. Like all of COVID time, she just played that like a crap ton. And now she's moved on to one that I suggested she get, which is Cozy Grove. And that's kind of similar to Animal Crossing, kind of, where you have kind of stuff you get on daily and do and unlock new stuff and shit like that. And she likes it a lot.
Did you see?
Kind of replaced Animal Crossing for her. What?
Did you see Captain Jack Sparrow in old Sea of Thieves?
Oh
We
yeah,
should play that.
Aaron messaged me today and said we should all play that.
We really should, because like that game is pretty fun. Every time I've played it, it's been incredibly fun. I just haven't played it a lot, and I've heard it's
Hmm.
even more fun when you have like a group of friends to play with. I've never done that either.
Oh yeah, I played it a little bit with Mikey and Aaron, and that was fun. Have a little crew going around on the adventures. But this seems like more like a narrative quest that you're going along, so I think that would be even more fun to
Yeah, I
do in
think it would be
co-op.
really cool. We should really check that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, I like I said, was saying, Xbox is really. I was like, Xbox had me pretty hyped. I was like, damn man. Usually Xbox doesn't bring it with showcases.
Oh yeah, and they've even more coming up that I'm excited about too. They have Outer Worlds 2 coming on X. It's going to be day one on X Pass, Xbox Game Pass. I don't know what the hell I just said. X Pass. Um, and I really loved Outer Worlds 1, so I'm excited for that. Starfield coming eventually. That's the new Bethesda sci-fi RPG. They got Plague Tale Requiem, which I love. Plague Tale Innocence. And they got Stalker 2. I just watched the Stalker 2 trailer like a little bit before we started the podcast, and that looks super good.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch that. So okay, this is
Huh?
a
What did you say?
I didn't get to catch the Stalker 2
Oh,
video.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Uh,
gotcha.
no, but here's a hot take that I want your opinion on.
Hmm.
At work, we were talking about this one day when Microsoft bought Bethesda. Do you think that that is or making Bethesda games exclusive, Xbox exclusive? Do you think that's kind of something out of line when it comes to the exclusive wars between like Sony and Xbox?
Uh, I don't know. I'm on Team Xbox, so I don't really care. But I do think that Xbox, in my opinion, is winning the console war because now they've got what they've been lacking is a bunch of first party stuff, and now they have Bethesda on lock. I think Starfield is. I think they said is going to be exclusive Xbox on launch or something. So I think with all the studios and stuff that they've been buying, and Obsidian's a big one too that they secured. I didn't hear any news about Avowed. I don't know. That might still be. I'm surprised that there's more news about Outer Worlds 2 than there is about Avowed. I thought that was coming out sooner. But yeah, I think they got their first. They're stepping up their first party game, and now Xbox is kind of like transcended even the console. They're like not even worried about the Xbox Series X because they have Game Pass, um, and now I heard they're making like they're gonna have Xbox like cloud capability embedded in smart TVs, so you don't even need a console. You can just play Game Pass on your TV, and you can play it on phones and stuff. So I think Xbox is
That's
just taking.
absolutely nuts.
Yeah, they're just taking it to like it's just a whole ecosystem. They're not even just worried about a single facet of just consoles anymore, which I'm not sure what PlayStation's going to do to try and like pivot that, but they could. Nintendo has its niche, and I guess PlayStation with its unique games will probably always have a thing too. But I think or Xbox with Game Pass is winning this stage of the console war.
Yeah, and I'll say this: PlayStation always has great exclusives, though. Like,
Hmm.
I think Ghost of Tsushima is exclusive to it, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
Like,
have good exclusives.
oh,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
like God of War, the Uncharted series. Like, I'm definitely PlayStation has its greatness, but this you definitely have to give credit where credit is due when it comes to Xbox in this showcase, because they normally, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm an Xbox guy when it comes to consoles. They usually like are on the losing end every year in recent
Hmm.
history.
They usually don't have as many first party games. Like I don't know, up until recently they just had like Gears of War and like Halo Infinite and like a few other ones that were like their big first party ones. But now they have a lot of stuff going on. A lot of first party ones that they've bought recently.
Yeah, I think that I was counting Xbox out. I was like, man, they're probably like gonna lose the console war for forever now. But now I think everybody's in a pretty good place, and I like that. So that people who prefer the Switch can play great Switch games. People who prefer the PlayStation can play great PlayStation games. And if you're really rich, you can have all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Really,
like when games are doing well.
yeah, yeah, and definitely when there's competition, it's just better for everyone. It's never good when just one is just dominating. But I have to admit, like when Game Pass came out, I was just like, "That's a stupid idea. You don't even own the games. You're just gonna, I don't know, just be as long as you pay, get access to these games." But then, I don't know. Then I just finally got it. The $1 for like 3 months finally lured me in, and
They hooked you.
I really like it now.
Yeah, because it's a great thing because it's like a guy like me or a guy like you. We work, we have relationships, we have priorities other than video games. I'm sure like a lot of people do in this world, and it's great to have a selection of games that I didn't have to pay $60 for to watch, collect dust on a shelf. For you know what I mean? And then like with
Mm-hmm.
the Game Pass, it's like, oh well, crap, there's a lot of new games that came out. Like you can kind of keep up to date on newer games because of Game Pass.
Yeah.
I like that about it. I really do. I think Game Pass is excellent.
And now, like, another thing I like is just like if you just have a group of friends that have Game Pass, and that as new co-op games are added and stuff, like you just always have some new games that you can play. Like you all have if you just have Game Pass, which is cool. Until like
Yeah.
before we had that, like to some extent, it was kind of like the Humble monthly ones coming out. We'd just be like, okay, we have Humble monthly, so there's these co-op games in it, so now we know we have that. But this is even a lot better than that.
Yeah, I texted Jake about the new Ratchet and Clank that was coming out because we were talking about exclusives, and Ratchet and Clank is one of very few. That and Jack and Daxter were like the PS2 exclusives that I was like, I have to have a PS2 for these games. Uh, I asked him, I was like, hey man, are you excited for it? And he's like, I don't have a PS5, I can't find one. I was like, oh my god, is that still going on? I
Trying to
know that.
remember this one. Oh, never mind. Okay, I found it. I'll let you continue.
Well, I don't. I
Sorry.
remember the Switch is running low. I didn't know the PS5s ran low.
What ran low on what?
Like stock. Jake
Oh
says he
yeah.
couldn't find one.
Oh yeah. PS5 and Xbox Series X are just like still in crazy low supply and high demand. Like it's very hard to get any of them. Even the Microsoft like, or is it Xbox Series X wireless headset? No, not headphones. Headset. Um, I've been trying to get that for a while since it came out, and I was finally able to get it recently. There was like one in stock on Target when I just like randomly checked, and I just got it. But they're super nice headphones. They work with like, Xbox One or Series X, or I think even like your phone and definitely your computer and stuff. So
Oh,
I
that's
just got
that's
that.
definitely worth it.
Yeah. So I've been using those, and they're super nice. But yeah, they came out like, I feel like it came out, I don't know, this year or last year, and it's just been like completely sold out since then. It's wild.
We're definitely gonna have to play some Halo Infinite though.
Oh
For
yeah, oh
fucking
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I am. As soon as it comes out, I'm just gonna co-op the campaign with people,
Yeah, I'm down.
and we should play
I
Back for Blood too when that comes out on Game Pass.
That looks good.
That'd be
A
fun.
lot of people were critiquing it. I think that the problem that people are doing with that game is that they're comparing it a little too much to Left 4 Dead 2. Like,
Hmm.
let's see it as a standalone first, in my opinion. Like, let's see what it's about. Let's see how you play. Let's see how it's different, and not necessarily call those differences bad.
Oh, what is it called? I saw recently an article, but yeah, I agree with what you said. But I saw an article recently that there's another game that is also coming out on Game Pass, but I don't see it. I guess it's not one of the big titles that is mentioned on this thing that I pulled up here, but it's coming out this year as well, and it's uh, another like Left 4 Dead style game, and I think it's like more of like a sci-fi one on a spaceship with alien zombie type things taking over. And that one's actually, what was it? It was by one of the designers or something of Left 4 Dead. had founded like a new indie company, and that one seemed pretty cool too. So there's a couple similar Left 4 Dead ones to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, and I love Left 4 Dead, and I like the whole concept. I think it would be great to have a multiplayer game like that with some friends.
Yeah, it's always fun. I'm trying to find out what that one's called. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Here you can. No, maybe. Is it Anacrysis? I think is the name. Oh yeah, this is it. It's by a former Left 4 Dead and Valve and Riot developers. Oh, that's the same sentence. So former Left 4 Dead people from Valve and Riot developers joined up to make a new studio and make this like 70s sci-fi alien zombie Left 4 Dead type game. So that could be interesting too. And I saw that it was on Game Pass, so could
Once
try
again,
that out.
Another great thing to play on some Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the terrible? Okay, I'm not gonna say the gameplay looks terrible because it's really hard to tell with a Final Fantasy game until you get your hands on it. But just the terrible voicing.
Is that like Origins? Final Fantasy Origins or something?
Yeah, it's. I like the idea that they were gonna come out with when they were. When they were like they're going to re-release the, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With like updated graphics slightly and stuff like that. I like that idea, but that Origins one where he's like, I must destroy chaos. And it's like, God, shut the fuck up, dude.
I really don't like the real-time combat that Final Fantasy has switched to. I'm a fan of like the old school turn-based stuff.
I do enjoy the turn-based, but I also like like what they're doing now as well. I can appreciate both.
It just looks like they're trying to be Dark Souls with this Origin. Like the graphic style and the combat looks kind of similar to me, except more over the top Dark Souls, like magic and even, well, I guess there is kind of magic, but even more over the top stuff.
I can see that. Yeah, I do miss the turn-based. Like remember and we always bring this up every time we bring up Final Fantasy, the hot dog
The golden age. The hot dog cart.
The hot dog cart in Final
Fantasy. Oh, yeah,
8.
you got to protect the hot dogs.
We always bring that shit up.
That was important. That actually was an important decision. It's just like protect the younglings or protect the hot dogs.
Hot dogs every time.
Hot dogs.
Every time. Hot dogs. The Hebrew national ones, oh my God, or Nathan's hot dogs. Woo, delicious. Get that Nathan's hot dog sponsorship.
Would you rather have a hot dog or a hot Italian sausage, though?
Are you like an Italian sausage purist? Can I put mustard on it or no?
No, you can do that.
Okay,
guess.
I'll take the sausage.
I wouldn't, but I would. I just like Italian sausages.
I do too. I would take that. That's fair food where I live. I'm not sure.
Italian sausage is fair food?
Yeah, that's like the only place you get them at. Like I don't. My mom never made them or anything like that.
Oh, we would make them.
Well, now I'm jealous of you and your family because we didn't do that. You just got these fucking gigantic ones at the fair.
Oh, sounds good.
Oh, they were delicious. And they'd put onions on top of them. It was the best.
That does sound good. Now you can just buy either sweet or spicy Italian sausages in like grocery stores and stuff.
Since Emma and I are on that diet thing, one thing, I don't know if Han can eat it because I know she's pescatarian, but they're these, they're at Walmart and they're like andouille sausages or like Cajun something sausages that are like the Walmart brand. Dude, those things are delicious to replace instead of a hot dog. Out of this world. If anyone listening, get those. They are absolutely out of this fucking world.
And if you are on a diet, I would say they have like spicy Italian turkey sausage, or at least by me. I don't know. They have spicy Italian turkey sausages that still taste really good, and that's what I would usually get if I was to buy some sausages. Because they have
Oh,
like the anything that has like a lot of like, I don't know, seasoning and spices and stuff. I think works no matter what meat you put in it, works really well. So I think like sausages and like pepperoni. Like I think turkey pepperoni is still really good.
oh yeah, definitely. We use it a lot just because I don't know, like grease and fat
Mm-hmm.
factor. Like turkey
Yeah.
substitutes are usually a little bit better.
Oh yeah, a lot better than beef or whatever.
Whatever they throw in there.
Whatever mystery meat goes into the pepperoni log.
Yeah, so I did not like that Final Fantasy, man. It was weird.
Yeah, I was talking to Sean earlier too, and apparently they put it up on like the PlayStation store for people to try a demo of it like a couple days ago, and it's just been like corrupted and unplayable for that whole time or something.
Oh no.
So that's not great. If I
Did
didn't
you
look into it, but that's what he said.
did you also see that like the Xbox version of Gang Beasts or like Human Fall Flat? Did you see that? I can't remember what it's called. But you're like animals and it's like the same idea.
Oh, yeah. What is that? Yeah. Hold on, let me find it again. I did. I think. What is it? Something party. Pummel party.
Yeah, I think it's Pummel Party.
Yeah, I think Mikey and Zachy and Aaron were playing it.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out. That seems fun.
Oh wait, was it Pummel party? Party animals. I see here.
Party animals, I think that's what it is. You've
Is that
deceived
what it
me.
is? What the hell is Pummel party? I feel like that is a thing. That definitely is a thing. Is that what they were playing? What the hell is party animals? Oh, what the hell is
Yeah,
Pummel
Party
party?
Animals is the one that I was bringing up.
Yeah, party animals. I don't even know what the fuck.
That it
Pummel.
looks
This looks like
adorable
Mario Party except for weird.
for
Hold on.
weird.
For except for weird, not just for weird.
Okay, sorry.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. You got me questioning myself now. What is it? Animal Party?
Party Animals.
Ah, shit. Let me see. It looks like kind of like Gang Beasts, right?
Yeah, it's very similar. It seems like.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, they said this was pretty fun. I would try it. That's on the coming day one at some point in the future section of Game Pass.
Oh, that'll be sick
Not
too.
this year. So it's not this year.
2022. That's fine.
Yeah, they're probably all 2022, all the ones that are released over or announced. What else is there? I heard Hades is good. That comes to Game Pass later this year.
Yeah, they're gonna do a physical copy of Hades for Xbox as well.
Is that weird to do anymore?
I think it's kind of a big deal, like putting the resource into a physical copy of a
Oh,
game.
for like an indie game?
Yeah, I
do?
think it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah.
Probably a little bit more expensive.
Remember Terraria had a bunch. That's
That game is
impressive.
is just perfection.
Yeah. What else is there?
I'm looking now too for E3 news.
What is Ascent? Is that something?
It sounds familiar.
What is this? Is this cooperative? I hope so. It looks cooperative.
So
It's a cyber. Oh, go ahead.
as of this recording, we haven't seen anything from Nintendo. Like nothing is out yet, so we really don't have any. The next podcast we may start with a talk about like what Nintendo said they were going to release and whatnot. Because I looked it up on my phone, and I can't find anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's happened yet. Oh,
But we'll give them their fair shake.
yeah. This looks like it's co-op, but it's kind of like a top-down twin-stick shooter type thing.
A new Life is Strange is coming out too. I like those games a lot. I don't know if you've ever played them.
I never played any of those.
They're really
Kind
good.
of like a choose-your-own-adventure
Yeah.
narrative type thing.
The very first one is the only one I've played to fit. Like I finished it. Honestly, it was probably one of the most enjoyable times I've had playing a game like that. Normally, I can't even get through them for like 5 minutes.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm excited about
Cool
that.
because.
There's a couple like this has been a good E3 so far.
Hmm. And I
Uh,
think we were to do that since everything was like postponed last year.
mm-hmm. And Nintendo never. Well, here recently, Nintendo hasn't done a bad E3 either, so we'll probably be in like safe. We're safe.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, I should play the medium. I forgot that that was on Game Pass. That looks pretty good. It's a spooky game.
I have
Spooky.
dude, I like when we play spooky games. I don't like to play them by myself though.
Oh, that just reminded me.
Psychonauts 2,
No. But yeah, I did see that.
that looks interesting as well. First one
Yeah,
was
that's pretty
amazing.
cool. That's been in development a while, too. I remember hearing that being announced like a long time ago. But no, that wasn't what I was gonna say. Speaking of spooky games and choose your own adventure, I was gonna say we should play. Um, what is it called?
Phasmo?
Uh, huh? Oh yeah, we. Oh yes,
New
we
update
should
came
play
out for
Phasmo.
that.
Yeah, the new update has like two new ghost types, a new map where there's no closet or bedrooms or bathrooms. You just have to. Well, I don't know. Maybe there is separate rooms, but you just no closets and stuff. You just have to hide behind furniture is the main thing. And
That
that
sounds
sounds
fucking awful.
that
I
sounds
hate that.
wild. Yeah, that sounds wild. So yes, we do have to play it. But no, I was trying to remember what the hell is it called? But no, there's like Man of Medan, and it's like the choose your own adventure, kind of like horror movie type thing, but you're like playing the characters and picking their stuff, and it kind of based on your choices, it changes like the personality kind of the characters and what happens. And you can play that with like 4 or 5 people, I think. And I played Man of Medan with Hannah, and that was I think I was telling you about it before. That was super fun. But they have a sequel that came out. I don't know this year or end of last year maybe. But that
Hmm.
was Little Hope. Maybe it was earlier this year. I can't remember. But they announced the third one in the series, and it's something Ashes of something. I don't remember. But it's like the premise of that one seemed pretty cool. I watched the trailer for the E3 trailer of that, and it's like you play as like U.S. Marines during the Iraq War, and like they go in searching for like some kind of chemical weapons store stockpile or something, and then they stumble upon like an old like ruins of some kind of creepy temple thing, and then a monster starts hunting them down and killing them in there or something, and you have to like play a choose your own adventure, like making decisions to try and survive that. Seemed pretty
I
cool.
There was one that was similar to that. That was, uh, oh, this was a long, long time ago. That they were. It was like a Wendigo
What?
or the game. It's like they're trapped in this like abandoned mine shaft and they're getting hunted by this thing. And it's like you walk around, you make decisions. The decisions affect the story. Certain characters die if you make certain decisions, and the ending's always different depending on what you pick.
How long ago are we talking with this?
It
Uh,
I would say at least 5 years,
hmm. Oh, that's not that long then.
or at least five. So like
Okay.
probably trying to think, cause and it was definitely a Wendigo, cause I remember Achievement Hunter played it and it was really terrifying actually. Like some of the parts were, and there was ice. I know it was like an icy abandoned mine shaft is what they were caught in.
Is that Until Dawn? I don't know what the premise of. Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, 8 friends are trapped together on a remote mountain retreat, and they aren't alone.
I think that's
It
exactly
might be
it.
that. Yeah, that's the same people that made the games I was talking about. They made Until Dawn first.
So I that game seemed interesting. So I would like to play that then.
That one's only on PlayStation, or else I would play it. I
Oh,
wish that
damn it.
was ported to computer.
Just like Ratchet and Clank and uh, Uncharted, they're
I think
exclusives.
now you can get like PS Now or something subscription and play those games on the computer somehow.
That'd be
Maybe
sick.
streaming.
I would
I'm
like
not sure how
that.
it works, but I heard that that's a thing. So the game I was talking about is House of Ashes, and it's in the Dark Pictures anthology. Is the name of the series of games that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems cool. I really like them. But yeah, I think that you were thinking of Until Dawn, which a lot of people really like, and it's like the precursor to these new ones.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Seems pretty interesting.
Which one, the House of Ashes or any of them?
They all look pretty interesting. I've been the House of Ashes. It looks like it's going to be for Xbox One.
It's like for everything
Mm-hmm.
coming out. But yeah, it's later this year. What is that? October 22 this year. That's cool.
That'd be 21, not 22 then.
Oh, what did I say? Oh no, October 22 of
I
2021.
was like,
Yeah.
we gotta get Mike to the home.
I'm not crazy yet.
Yet, keyword there. Still time.
I've seen a lot of news about Far Cry 6, but I haven't actually looked at anything personally.
Yeah, I haven't either. I like Far Cry games. They're pretty good. Uh, but I don't get overly hyped for them. I didn't play the last one at all.
They got a cool, recognizable actor to be the main villain of this one, though, right?
I have not seen anything.
Oh, just look at the picture. I've seen that guy's face before. He's like a dictator or something in this, I think.
Oh, that's the dude from Breaking Bad. I've never watched Breaking Bad. I'm one of those guys. I've never seen it.
I watched like a season and a half of it, like straight on like when it was having a marathon right after it ended, but I need to finish it at some point. It's really good. What the
Yeah.
hell is that?
Are you still looking at stuff?
I'm just scrolling down the page for Far Cry 6 and there's like what is this even? It's a pre-order bonus called the Libertad Chorizo outfit. It's like a weird little dog that has like wheels for back legs and he looks angry. He has a little bandana with bullets on it and a little I don't even know, sniper scope. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's weird looking.
I don't like that.
I don't know what that is. What else? What else did we have on our list of things to talk about for seven
Those
more
god
minutes?
dang cicadas.
Oh yeah, there's so many cicadas. We
Honestly, where I'm at hasn't been hit very bad with yet. But I did see someone in the city that I'm going to be moving to shotgun a beer and eat one after
a lot of
shotgunning
restaurants.
said beer.
Yeah, a lot of restaurants around here are trying to integrate cicadas into stuff, like cicada pizza or cicada tacos or chocolate dip cicadas.
I'll be honest, I'll try it.
I
Why
would
not?
too. No one
Why
around
not?
here is brave enough.
I will. Whatever. Food's food.
All right, come get them with me
I
before we
will.
go away.
See, this is why we need to live closer to each other because we'd be getting cicada tacos and stuff all the time.
I know, but they're everywhere. There's just so many of them. Like I don't know. I feel like just have like three land on me every single day that I gotta brush off. It's annoying.
I haven't seen a single one where I'm at. So maybe it's not the year for me.
Probably not. Yeah, I don't think it is like where you are. It's more like over where I am.
There is one in Cincinnati, though, that is this year that's like specifically for that area that's pretty bad.
Mm.
So I don't know if by the time we get there they'll still be alive, though.
Probably not. They don't last that long. I think last week for us was like the like the peak on the bell curve of like how many are out at once. And I think we're like there's still a crap ton out, but I think it's starting to decrease now,
Dude, do
which
you
is
remember
good.
that giant fucking bug I was staring at and then ate that door?
Oh yeah, what that lady like opened up and hit you in the face?
Yeah, she didn't even say sorry, I don't think.
No,
It literally like hit me dead center of the nose.
that's such a shitty thing to just do that. And
It's like, oh.
did she? I don't even remember
I
what
don't
she
think she
said.
said sorry. We'd have to ask
She's just
Zachy.
like, oh,
But that gigantic bug that was called like a toe biter or whatever,
oh yeah,
that thing was fucking massive. That thing was like longer
yeah.
than my hand.
I've never seen one of those things before.
If there's
It
one
was
thing
just
I
there.
remember about where you live, it's all the fucking bugs.
Yeah, there's a
They're
lot of bugs. It's hot
everywhere.
as shit here. They love it. The cicadas love when it's hot out. It'll be when it's a day that's like 90 degrees. There's just like a billion of them out. They're so active.
Do you remember when we were all running into the cabin that
Mm-hmm.
one day, and then there was so many bugs that we were like having to flick them off the door and like run in.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's like one of the one things I always take like mental notes, like uh, mental notes is accurate of like the places I've been, what I remember about them. And one of the things about Virginia, I was like, there was bugs everywhere.
Hmm.
It was warm and there were bugs, gigantic ass bugs everywhere.
Yeah, it was really hot when you guys were here. It wasn't like the 90s
But
each day.
it was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it here.
I'll say, yeah, I definitely will go and visit again. But
Mm-hmm.
giant ass fucking bugs. Like I said, I haven't seen a cicada yet, but dude, you should go get cicada tacos and then eat them and tell the cast how they were.
I would if they look better. They didn't look like good cicada tacos. I
Were
think I
they
could make a better cicada taco than they did. It was like I don't know. I guess they were trying to make it like fancy or something, but it looked from the picture I saw that it was just like I don't know, four cicadas and like a lot of guacamole and like some cut up like tiny little apple strips. And it's like that's not even a good taco if it wasn't cicadas.
I don't want apples with my tacos, to be
I don't want
frank.
that. Yeah, just make it a good taco.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was
not a
thinking they
cicada
just
pizza.
like pan fry them with a little bit of spice, and then I don't know. Like I'm not like a great chef, but if you pan fried those things with some spices, I'm sure they would taste delicious. I'm like
Yeah,
100% sure.
I've read something that says they taste kind of like shrimp or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't like to say this around a lot of people, but a lobster is just like a ocean bug.
It is, yeah. Crabs and lobsters are just ocean bugs.
Yeah, that we eat, and people are like, "This is so delicious."
But my biggest question is, what happens when you cook a bug? Does it stay just a hot liquid on the inside, or does it turn more solid like some kind of shrimp or crab?
So
I'm guessing liquid, mostly liquidy still, right?
yeah, so I had grasshoppers one time,
Mm-hmm.
like like dried and fried grasshoppers with seasoning. They tasted pretty dry. They tasted almost like sunflower seed. Like they had that kind of consistency. So I imagine if they're fried up properly, you don't have like the gushiness. Because I don't think you would want something crunchy on the outside and then like the the the, the guts and stuff to be like still nasty on the inside. I don't know. That's me
Yeah,
personally.
that's what I would prefer.
I would prefer it to
Is
be
there
like
was just like
crunchy,
a
like
chip.
popcorn or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's honestly though, I you're the only friend that I have that. Well, Jake would probably eat bugs too.
I'm curious. I would try a bug.
I would. I have. I've
Kind of
had.
want to get one of those weird like jungle mix things where it's just like you just get some dried barbecue or like sour cream and onion flavored big ass spiders and grasshoppers and shit.
I'd
I
try
would
it.
do that if there were
Yeah.
people on board with it. Yeah, just come back. I'll order some
Yeah. It's like let's do it. I
and
mean,
we'll just
you think
have.
like you gotta live life.
Yeah.
You gotta experience things like that, and if you didn't, it's a great lesson or a great story. Either one.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Let's get everyone together. We'll get like a cabin somewhere and then we'll just
We'll just film it
do.
all.
We'll just get some wild shit. We'll just get some bugs. We'll get some dank ass
We'll have Zachy eat a dog turd.
games to play. A white dog turd. Just recreate that scene from Step Brothers.
And then he comes back in the deleted scene and beats the shit out of us both. We would deserve it if that happened.
Yeah. If it was just that scene, but us doing that to say. Yeah, we would deserve it.
We need to get him on the cast. We need to get all of our friends on.
We do. It'll happen at some point.
It will. We got to do like a special guest episode and have Zachy on there. We're going to have to make very Zachy oriented questions though. We got to really put him in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Make him feel very unwelcome, like he and never want to come back.
Very unwelcome. That's how you want guests to feel.
It is. You want to have long, drawn-out pauses with awkward eye contact. It's like journalism 101.
And just like, you are ruining it by being here, and we want you to know it.
And we want to attack you. And then anything you say is going to get you attacked. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
No.
We hit the hour mark.
We did. We did good. And now Taulbee is going to do the outro.
Okay, I will do the outro. Hey guys, thanks for listening. We appreciate it. If you have any questions or anything like that, just email us at thequestcast@outlook.com. Thanks, and have a good day, night, or whatever it is where you're at.
Why is it an Outlook instead of a Google? A Gmail?
I don't know, man. I just picked one.
Oh my god. But yeah, email us at the thing if you have questions, suggestions for topics, what have you. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.